AI is the talk of the town. Everybody wants to do AI. Everybody believes there's a power of AI. And we actually, when we look at from some of our experience in India as well, we see it's a fantastic combination of DPI thinking and AI. It's very powerful. People sometimes get confused about is DPI versus AI or DPI and AI. It's very, very clear in our mind that DPI and AI are orthogonal. That means two different things. But when you combine, you get brilliant nonlinear value unlocking. And this can happen because DPI truly, if a population scale or a societal scale transformation need to happen, it needs to go all the way to the last person. A DPI penetration, whether digital payments, digital ID, credentialing, anything that we speak about. Healthcare, education should reach everyone. But that's hard because language barriers, tech barriers, device barriers, information asymmetry barriers. I don't know what am I supposed to fill. So poor people, a lot of people at the bottom of the pyramid finds it extremely hard to join this digital movement because they are kept aside due to many barriers. We believe connectivity and device barrier will go away because the world over, it's being addressed. We don't have to address them. It's because that's much of global South is actually young population. So aspiration is not a problem. I think the young population of Africa, India, everywhere, they'll embrace tech faster than the older generation. So that's not a problem for much of global South. Then what is the problem? We have been looking at few things. Language barrier as a big deal, huge issue, and information asymmetry barrier as a huge issue of interacting and engaging into a formal economy, right? If I have to engage for a job application and for something and so on, I can't speak in English, I need to cross that barrier. AI is peculiarly suited to bridge this barrier. So imagine if we have laid the DPI, education, financial inclusion, healthcare DPI or agri DPI are starting to come, you infuse that with AI capability for bridging that gap, barriers, between information asymmetry barrier, language barrier, and other capability barriers. If we can bring AI to bridge that gap, truly the power of DPI will reach the last person. Because otherwise we'll always see the DPI is reaching about 50-60% of the country, 70%, then it starts taper. Because it's very hard to get to the last 20-30% of the country because they're very, very underprivileged in one sense, and they need extra support to come. Other than financial support and device support, which other people are doing, AI, we believe, truly can provide that. And so we are hoping to bring out a DaaS package that will solve knowledge asymmetry through and conversational interaction rather than read a 50-page PDF about a government scheme. Who can read? Who can understand? Who can assimilate that and take an action? So the barrier is high. Can we actually bring access to justice we speak about, access to financial inclusion schemes that I don't know about? How do I know? How do I participate? How can that bridge be dramatically reduced through GPT, multilingual capability, and conversational capability brought into other? Very, very powerful, because that knowledge asymmetry is the first barrier that we can remove. Second is language-based interaction. We believe that also we can be packaged to provide local language, not perfect grammar, right? Humans speak with multiple languages, multiple words, numbers combined, grammatically incorrect. We pause, recreate sentences. Can computer interaction become much more human, natural? That will bridge the last gap. AI is very, very specially suited to that, and we are really excited to bring these two DaaS packages, information asymmetry part and as well as language barrier part, as to the other countries. to many countries who would probably see the same pattern in their economy as well.